Right, I'm back. I've just taken the heavy bags through. I've just come through for my light bags. Here we go. Hello, Sooty. Go on in, off you go. Good boy. There's my Snoop. And there's my little Sooty watching him. What are you doing, you sausage? Go on, out you go. They've just been up the garden. I haven't been gone that long. Well, time now, 8:30, so that's really good for me. Can I turn that radio off? Oh, that's better. Right, I'm back. I've done my shop. I've just boiled the kettle up, so I can have a brew in a minute. Or no, I could have my apple pies actually, couldn't I? That's not a bad idea. Good thinking. Right, there's my little beagle. There's my little Sooty. Good boys. Right. Should we do the unpack, guys? These are just my carrier bags. Get those out of the way. Right. Oh, here we go. I have had the best day ever. It's been so good today. Right. I'll tell you what happened. You all know, or all my subscribers should know what I was up to this morning because I was going to go and see the doctor. Right, that's my bread, guys. This was from Tesco's. So, that went really well. I had a lay-in. I didn't intend to have a lay-in. I set my alarm for the normal time, which had been 4 o'clock. That's the time I get up. So I set my alarm for 4 o'clock. It goes off at 4 o'clock. I roll over, look at it and think, I'll have an extra half an hour. So I cancelled it. Back to sleep. Woke up again a little bit later. Cancelled it. It kept waking me up. I kept cancelling it. And I got up at 5:30. So I had an extra hour and a half. It was really nice. Then I had to go to the only reason I got up then was because I needed to go to the little room. So I went to the little room, came back, sat up in bed, and I went through all the messages on my phone until about 5:45. So I cleared all my messages, then I thought, right, I better get down and sort my boys out. It was still pitch black outside. So I come down, let the boys out, put my breakfast on. I stayed dressed in my dressing gown and my nightie and sorted the boys out. And I thought, I'm going to go out for a walk when it's light. So I was in no rush. I had to be down the doctor's at 9 o'clock. So there was no rush to get anywhere. Right, I'm going to put this away straight away, guys. Let's just move this up, otherwise I'm not going to get anything done. Keep chatting to you like this. Here we go. Right. One. 2. And last one should go in there. 3. Perfect. Right. Okay, I'll slide you back again. There you go. So, I had my breakfast. Then I went up and had a wash, had a shave. Got myself all dressed, but I got dressed to go to work because I was going to go, once I went down to the doctor's, I was then going to get straight back in my van and go straight to work from the doctor's. So there was no point dressing up as April. So I got dressed for work, but then took the dogs out for a walk. And we had a lovely walk. It was lovely and light. It was a bit like at the weekend going out, but it was really nice. There was a couple of other dog walkers there because I'd left it a little bit later. My Snoopy's heard something. But I didn't come across, I saw them in the distance, but they didn't cross my path. So it was really good. We had a lovely walk. So I came home. I still had loads of time left. So I was doing little jobs around the house until about 8:30. Then at 8:30, I put the boys in the kennel. And then I went to the doctor's. I got there about 8:45, so I was still early, about 15 minutes early. So I thought, well, I'm not going to sit in my car, or the van, sorry, I was in the van. I'm not going to sit in the van, I'm going to go in. So I go into the reception, and the receptionist was dealing with another customer, another patient had turned up, who she was talking to, trying to book him in for an appointment. So I stood to one side and let her carry on. They took probably about five, maybe 10 minutes. They weren't that long. So once they'd finished, I moved forward and she said, yes, can I help you? And I said, yes, I'm booked in to see the doctor. I said the doctor's name. I'm not going to repeat anybody's name in this. So I said, yes, I'm booked in to see the doctor at 9 o'clock. And she said, yes, what's your name? And so I told her my boy name because that's what when I went down, when I booked originally it was under my boy name, and she looked it up and she said no. She said, you're not in here. She said, I've got an April. And I said, that'll do. Now, the look on her face when I said that, and I think the penny dropped, and you could see it in her expression. It was like, oh. That was worth of weight in gold. It was so funny to see the expression on her face. So yes, I was booked in, but I was under my real name, not my old name, and that was fantastic because I'd only gone to see them on, I think it was Wednesday. Yes, it was Wednesday after work, and I went down with my DPOL certificate and I filled out the paperwork there, and then the lady checked it all. She photocopied my DPOL certificate and she said, right, we'll put it through the system. She said it might take a week or so. So I wasn't expecting my name to be on there already. So when I went today for my appointment, I was already on as April. So that is fantastic. Now I did get a call from the surgery shortly after that when I was driving to work, and the lady said to me that they'd amended all their records. They said, but to do the National Health Service records, she said you'll probably end up with a new National Health number, and she said so that hasn't happened yet. She said that would take quite a while for that all to go through. But I also applied for my records. I asked for my records, and I filled out the form and I handed that in at the surgery to the same receptionist who found out who I was. So yes, that was good. So I sat down and waited for the doctor. Now the doctor, I've had the doctor once before, years ago, just prior to COVID. I met this doctor, and I knew who he was straight away. When they said, you've got a choice, they gave me a choice of 3 doctors, and I chose him because he was the only one I knew I'd seen before. I recognised his name. So I sat down and he sticks his head out the door. Now, I was expecting it to come across the tannoy. You know what it's like in the doctors, you get a and everybody goes, who's that, who are they calling? And then it's repeated again. And nobody knows who was called. Anyway, the doctor stuck his head out and called out April. I'm the only one in there. So I stand up and go, that's me. And I had the same with him. He went, oh. So I followed him through into his room and sat down, and I said what was going on. I explained that I'd just changed my name, hence why my records are still, some of my records are still in my old name. He was quite understanding, and once I explained it all to him, and I took my paperwork from the breast augmentation clinic with me, and so I popped them on the table and I opened it all up and I showed him the doctor where it's all been done, and yeah, he's going to do me a letter, so that's fine. So that's sorted. I've ordered my records as well, and they said that could take up to 28 days, but that's not a problem. That's not a huge problem at all. So that's it. So the doctors have seen me under my real name, my proper name, and it's there, it's in black and white. So that's absolutely fantastic. So I had a big smile on my face going to work. Then what happened next? Oh yes, I was waiting for that call from my augmentation surgery. The lady called Jane was going to phone me up. She was supposed to phone me Monday, but then she sent me a message on Tuesday saying that she's really busy. Can she call me on Friday if that's okay? So I messaged back, yes, that's fine. So it got all the way to the end of the day and she hadn't phoned me up. And I thought, oh, here we go. It's one of those, they're not going to phone me up. So I left the garage, literally just walked out of the garage, and I was walking down the road to get in my van, and my phone goes, and it's Jane. And so I'm booked in. It's official. I have booked myself in for a date, and the date is the 17th of February. And the reason I picked that date, apart from it being a Monday, and it had to be a Monday, and it's fortunate that the 17th of February fell on a Monday, it's my birthday. So I am having, for my birthday, breast augmentation. So yeah, I'm booked in. It's happening. It's all happening. Oh, I'm so happy. So that was really good. So another smile on my face, driving home, thinking about all this going on. Get home, open the front door. There's a letter laying on the floor, guys. Yeah, I've got my debit card and it's in my name. It's in April's name. So I've got everything I've been waiting for. So the only thing I didn't get done this week was change my name at work. So I'll have to do that next week. Now I've got my card. It's all my bank details have obviously changed now. The account's still the same. So that shouldn't affect it in a way. But the lady at the bank said to me that sometimes it does a search on your name as opposed to your account number. Anyway, so I'll give the accounts department all the information, then I'll have to tell the management team that they're now going to have to amend all my records. I'm going to go on tonight and I'm going to change my profile picture and my name. I'm going to change it. If I can do those, I will do those myself. If I can't, then I'll have to. I can definitely do the picture because I loaded the picture that's on there at the moment of my boy self many years ago. But I'm going to take that one off and I'm going to put an April one on there. And yeah, if I can change my name as well, I will do. Otherwise, they're going to have to do that for me at work. So yeah, it's all happening. Happy days. Oh, my jaw aches. I've been smiling so much today. Anyway, I've done my shopping. I have been unloading things and not telling you what I've got. Another bottle of squash for work. A brick of cheese. Couple of custards. And you know what goes with my custards, don't you guys? I'll get them out now. Here they go. You don't want, they're dog chews, you don't want those ones. Oh, there we go. I've got a bumper supply. I've got 3 boxes of apple pies. I nearly got a box of mince pies to go in the middle. I was going to have apple pie, but I thought, no, not yet. We'll get a little bit closer. So I've got my apple pies. Got all my yogurts. Again, I've got these yogurts from Aldi and I love these guys. They are so nice. If you haven't tried them, you've got to try them. They are lovely. Right, so I've got those. Oh, and I haven't got a leaky one. Last week I went there and I got one that was leaking and it leaked everywhere. So that's good. I've got all those. Then I've got my meats. These are my sandwich meats. I've got roast pork and I've got baked ham for me, and then the dogs get their they get their ham. I've got a couple of packs of ham for them. There you go. They've got a long date on the ham, so it doesn't matter. I usually get these don't run out till, when did they do? I did look at the date when I first got them, October the 5th, so long date on them. They'll be well gone before then. Right, and I got myself some sausages. I love sausages and my boys absolutely adored sausages. And so I've got some sausages, I've got chips, I've got beans, I've got everything. So I've got everything I need. Right, I think I'd better start putting all this away, hadn't I? And I shall make a cup of tea as well, I think. Shall I have a cup of tea or shall I have... What shall I do? I don't know. I'm all excited now. I'm going to have my apple pies. I've decided. I've made the decision. I'll have a cup of tea later because I can have a late night. I always have late nights, don't I? But I can have a later night. Right, let me start putting some of this away. Move the bags out of the way. That's a box of dog dental sticks I got as well, which I'll put down there. Right, let's get the items put away and I can do my apple pies. There we go. So we got. Go to the 1, 2. That's those. A spare butter and a spare cheese. Let's go down there. Milks. Oh, lots of milk. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Got my milks. Apple pies. I'm going to keep those out. Oh, jams. I've got some more jams because I'm running out of jam. Got a couple of jams. Apples. Right, that's my apples. And that's there. Right, there's your meats, guys. 1, 2. And my meat. And sausages. I'll put down there. Custards. They can go in the door. There you go. That's it. And that can go in here somewhere. Where does that go? Right, that's it. That wasn't so bad, was it? That was an easy one. Right, apple pies. This is when my boys suddenly become interested, look. Hello, guys. It was really busy. Both Aldi and Tesco's were really busy. I didn't go to Sainsbury's because there was nothing at Sainsbury's I needed today. But it's because I went earlier. I hadn't given it any thought. I don't usually get there till about 8 o'clock. Well, I got there probably about 7 o'clock or maybe just on 7, and it was a lot busier, and I didn't realise how much busier. I couldn't work out why it was so busy. I kept thinking, that's not usually this busy. In Tesco's, most of the self-service tills were busy. They'd got quite a few main tills open as well. There's people going to the main tills, putting their shopping through as well. So yeah, it was a really busy night. So maybe it's just because I went just that little bit earlier, I caught it all. But usually when I go, it's empty, but not tonight. Right, are you ready for this thing, guys? Hang on. Dropped a couple of bits there, Snoopy. Right, are you ready for this? Sit down, sit. Ready? Good boys, stay. Yes, good boys. Right, the boys have got their pastry. I'll put these back in the cupboard. Go in. Oh. There we go. That goes there. That goes there. And I need some custard. What's that one? I've got a new one. So today has been fantastic. I've had such a good time. And I haven't looked to see what the weather's going to be doing, but somebody at work said to me it's supposed to be a really good weekend. So that'd be lovely. It'd be nice. I don't know how good it's going to be, but I'm going to message my ex tonight and see whether she would like me to go and sort her car out tomorrow or Sunday. I'll give her the option because I don't know what she's up to. Last week she had a visitor, so I couldn't go up there last week. But I can do it this week. Depends which day she'd fancy. Doesn't make any difference to me. The only thing I've got booked really is my laser at 12:30 and my visit to Peter on the Sunday afternoon. I will probably go and see my mum and dad at some stage because I'm pretty sure my dad would want his grass cut this weekend, as I didn't do it last weekend or the weekend before that or the weekend before that. Right, here we go. And right, that's on. I'll pop this away. And take this up here, guys. Put that in the bin first. Oh, sorry, Snoopy, I didn't mean to stand on your toe. Dog chews go over here. Let me get rid of this other bag. Put that up there. Here we go. Right, that's my dog cupboard. So I've got my dog biscuits, the big sack of biscuits. Then I've got a little container with biscuits in, which is I scoop them out of the sack and put them into that container. And then that's always handy. I can pick that up and put it on the worktop, and I can dish the dog food out. There's a little measuring cup on the top of it, if you can see, a little plastic measuring cup. There's some doggy treats like Bonios right at the back. Then the tin, the yellow tin at the top has got the dental sticks in. There's a full pack of dental sticks just behind that. Then I've got this tin here is the dog's biscuit tin, the one with the Bonios in. And then I've got cleaning products, things like brushes and nail clippers up this side. So that's it, that's their cupboard, all nice and neat. And there goes their dental sticks. I'm just about to start the other box, that's why I brought a spare box. So there's one pack left in the tin, which is nearly empty. And once that's gone, I then put a whole box into the tin. So that means I always try and keep one spare. As soon as I start that one, I'll then go and get another one. I'm trying to sort of always have something here. Right, that's that done. That can go over here. Let's have a look how long we got on that. That's perfect. Right, that's done. I'll put the scissors back, guys. Ooh, sorry, Snoopy. Right, there you go. I think that we can go and sit down, guys. Right, if I shut the back door, I'll keep the flies out. I need a spoon. which is up here. I'll take you with me. Here we go. And spoon. Oh, got my bag stuck in the drawer. Right, we're going to have a sit down, guys. I'll hold the spoon in that hand, and then I can hold the bowl. Right, let's go and have a sit down. Here we go. I'll turn this light out. There we go. You can come through if you like, guys. Right, and back into the front room. Oh, lovely. There you go. There. What a day. What a fantastic day. Right, I'm going to load this on for you now. No, I'm going to put this... I'm going to put an early one on, and then this one can come on later on. So the time now is 5 to 9. So I'll try and load these on, and then we'll do the later one at 10 o'clock time when I usually do the wash. So you guys can have another chat with me. Right, I'm going to sign out now and enjoy my apple pies, and I shall speak to you guys later. Okay, bye-bye for now.